What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the legend, joined as always by Molly with 2 drinks. And we're back on the cruise ship for the Carnival Sensation. This time we're going to show you guys around the ship, show you everything the ship's got to offer, what we like, what we don't like, the good, the bad, our favorites, and all that kind of stuff. Starting here on the pool deck, which is kind of a smaller style of pool. You know, it is an older ship, so the pool's quite a bit small. But there, I will say, plenty of lounge chairs. There's never a fight to get a lounge chair, that's for sure. And the pool, I don't really go in the pool because it's kind of cold and it's normally filled with kids, so I tend to avoid the pool. But not a bad area. They got a stage kind of thing. But the only thing they've really done, I think they might have played some DJ stuff, but they had a beanbag toss tournament, which is always fun. Of course, there's a giant chess set for the intellectuals. And of course, a big funnel, as always. Down there, you do have some of your outdoor buffet food options. Home to the Mongolian Walk, which is always really fun. You get to pick noodles and all sorts of veggies and stuff, and toss it in there with your choice of sauce and meat. And that's always a good time. I enjoy the walk.
It's different.
Alrighty, but this is the pool deck area. We are. Let's move on. So we're now over here in the buffet area, and of course they have like 24-hour ice cream all day long. Over here is the pizza pirate style booth where you can go get pizza 24 hours a day. There's also a deli over here, and then a small bar. But one thing I wanted to point out, we do the beverage plan so we can drink our favorite stuff, but they have a really good beer selection. I mean, that's some serious stuff. You know, lots of choices. You know, you do have some Florida craft beers down there with the Cigar City Invasion, and just good stuff, rare stuff. I really have enjoyed the beer selection. Buffet, on the other hand, I would say not so great. Normally would have like 1 or 2 standout items, and that would kind of be it. And never really loved getting the desserts that much. A couple of the items were amazing. Like there was a really good chicken dish on day 1. There was an island beef stew yesterday that was really good. But normally it's like there's 5 duds and 1 decent thing.
And the midnight buffet is horrible.
The midnight buffet, well, we drank too much. We didn't make the one of them. We'll find out today on the 3rd one, maybe.
The first one was horrible.
I don't even remember the first one. There's been a lot of booze on this trip. But there you go, kind of standard buffet, not the best. So here we are in the big atrium and lobby for the Carnival Sensation. And it's very large. It goes all the way here from deck 12 down to deck 7. So it's, 50 feet. And they've got the big kind of glass elevator that you can ride all the way through for the kind of a fun experience. And it's okay. And you got the walking track up there. You've got these big, giant, very 80-looking light fixtures, because the ship is old. It was built in the early 90s. So you do have still a lot of older fixtures. And it is Christmas time, and they did a nice job with some decorations. I really like how they did all the wreaths everywhere. I think it works very well. And some of the things the atrium was used for, they had a big Mardi Gras party last night that was fun. They were throwing beads and glow sticks, and it was a good time.
And you had people on every level.
Yeah, and you had people on every level watching it, which caused more fun. And they were throwing beads from the little stage down here where there's normally some live music guys or a DJ, and they were throwing beads from there all the way to the top as far as they could, and it was pretty cool. So that's actually one of my favorite things we've done on the ship. Also, I think this is neat. They have a Santa mail because it's Christmas time. So, like all cruise ships here, they have a spa and beauty salon and like a fitness center. But not really my thing. We don't really do that. We do the fun stuff. Yeah. Oop, there we go. Yay! We drink, we don't spa. But for those that are spa people, there is a spa. I don't know anything about it, so I can't really comment any further. Now we're on deck 9, which is aptly titled the Sensation Boulevard. And this is kind of like your main vein kind of thing for the ship. You've got a lot of the nighttime activities are over here. I won't point this out real quick. They have over here the taste bar, which is kind of unique. It's always like some little tiny portions of food. Like tonight, there's going to be fried malanga sweet potato and a pepper pot, which is probably not something I'm too interested in. The other day they had a really good pork and what was it? It was pork and like tomato soup or something like that, right?
Yes.
It was really good. Of course they have a casino. You're not really supposed to film in the casino, so I'm not going to walk by. But they do have a casino with all your games, and they even got your soccer games and things like that.
This is also kind of nicely decorated.
Yeah.
Very subtle for Christmas.
Exactly, but it looks good. again, you're looking down the hallways and you tell, like, man, this ship feels very, very early 90s. I was surprised they didn't try and upgrade the feel in some of the dry docks, but it's still, that's what it is.
But it does look nice at night.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at night. And of course they got shops. This is the traditional candy store. They do have some cool stuff. Like I love these for little kids. The Carnival cruise ship floaties. Or over here, I like this too. They've got the candy store. But you can get your own Zeus at Sea Dr. Zeus Carnival lunchbox to fill it up. And they're not terribly priced, you know, $16 for a lunchbox filled with candy. And it's cool. They do have the Zeus characters. They're in a couple different things. They have a cat and green eggs and ham breakfast, which is an additional charge, but didn't do it on this ship. Did it on other Carnival ships, and it was a lot of fun. And then they had a really cute, it was a parade they did during the day. So all the kids met up with the characters on one side, and then they walked all the way down the promenade. And then they met up and saw the Cat in the Hat and read the story of the Cat in the Hat.
By the kids, you mean you, because you got roped into it.
Yeah, I got roped into it. These are one a lot of people.
So this is
But,
one of the
yeah. Yep, casino bar. Again, really good. So much booze. Like really, really good selection. And we got the Carnival Cheers program, which is $50 a day, but it does get you about 15 drinks. And so having such a selection of alcohol makes the drinking a lot more fun.
The thing about that bar is it's indoor smoking.
Yeah, it is.
Carnival doesn't allow any outdoor smoking.
They do.
We've done it in the...
Yeah, there's a little bit of outdoor smoking, but not when you're fueling up. That was the thing.
And then live music happens.
Yeah. Live music and trivia games. Molly won Harry Potter trivia. No surprise. Anyone who watches these videos. She got 41.5 out of 42 right.
Yes. I forgot the last name of Alistair.
Yes. Over here we have one of the lounges. It's the Michelangelo lounge. I wonder if the door's open and I can show you inside. It might not be. It is. This is like the karaoke bar. And it's actually probably the best themed room in the ship. There's, wieners and boobs. But it's
Really pretty.
Yeah, it's a really pretty room. And this is where they do their karaoke stuff. Definitely one of my favorite rooms on the boat, I think. Just because I think it looks very, very, very nice. Back on out of here. Have to do that. We haven't done the karaoke yet. We have
That's
to
the
go.
only thing we haven't done.
We should probably come and watch some karaoke later.
And I just made it stay open.
Again, a little bit of interesting design and older design, but still, like they have these cool, comfy chairs. You can sit down, relax, and just watch the ocean over there. For the coffeeaholics, there's the coffee bar. No surprise. And then, pay for cake kind of things that look good, but not big on paying for cakes when I could get free cakes.
And you have your sailing sign card.
Yep, this is the kiosk to see.
How much you pay.
Yeah, how much money you've given up. Alright, Kaleidoscope is their nightclub dance club kind of thing. And it's pretty much your average kind of dance club, nightclub. Nothing too fancy, nothing too interesting. But I'll give them credit, it was packed in here. We were here last night. It was packed.
But the music they were playing, I mean, it was originally 70s to 80s music, so when we walked by the first time, it was that theme.
Yeah.
But after that, it was...
It was weird. It was
2000?
Yeah, it was like like late 2000s rap, like Crime Mob, Nook If You Buck, and D4L's Laffy Taffy. It was a weird mix of music. Like this was music back when I was in college, and I graduated in like '07. So I mean, they played older music. Moving along, if you need fancy lady hats, there's a store that sells fancy lady hats. Hi, you're on the internet. Hey. Moving along here, you've got a bunch of people in chairs because they're all probably watching college football as it's a Saturday. So I don't want to get in their way, so I'm going to go this way. They have art advertising for the Champagne Art Auction, which is free booze on the cruise ship, and you get to look at some art, which is always fun. Not for me, I was too hungover and skipped that this morning.
So this is the dining room for...
Yep, down here, dining room for if you have the assigned seating dining. You go down there. And then here you've got another bar with this kind of a horse theme, like a horse racing polo theme.
It's the martini.
Yeah, it's their martini bar. So you can get like a whole bunch of mini martinis for a set price, and they look really, really tasty. Now I just want to go down here to show you the dining room real quick. And this was not the dining room we were in. This is the other one. We like the your time dining, so that way whenever you're hungry, you can eat. But with that, sometimes you might have to wait. We haven't had to wait on the show.
Are you playing today? I don't think so.
Ooh, that guy is probably enjoying his beverage plan. But again, here is the dining room. Pretty standard looking. Nice though. Big tables, lots and lots of big tables. And also very large. It's one of 2 different dining rooms. I'm gonna run back up top to show you one more lounge. Ooh, ship's moving. I'm going upstairs. Not always the easiest thing. Okay, up we go, up we go. And we're going to show you to the only other part of this ship. Obviously, everyone's watching sports, and who doesn't like watching sports? I love it. Even though I watch sports all the time at home, relax and have a beer and watch the game, no, you can't beat that. Whoop, snuck in the lounge. Now, this is another sort of a show lounge. This is mostly used for the stand-up comedy. And it gets very, very crowded in here for that.
It's not much seating for it too.
Yeah, so there's not a whole bunch of seats.
All these seats out there.
Yeah, they do put seating there on what's a dance or activity floor. I will say, stand-up comedy on the ship, not good.
Horrible.
It was not good.
It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, there was like
a
guy with cerebral palsy, comedian, but it made it kind of uncomfortable.
Because of his jokes.
Yeah, and then there was just another guy who was just straight up not funny. So there was, awkward and not funny. So the comedy, I would say, was one of the worst things that I've seen on this ship.
And it was just that it was so awkward.
Yeah.
Like, their jokes.
And we were...
It was inappropriate.
Yeah. And we were and there was the adult show. The last thing on this deck, the Serenity adult area, which is cool. It's very, very relaxing. Of course, you got to be 21 and over to come back here. It's on the back of the ship, and it's simple, but it's well done. You got a couple of hot tubs, and then a whole bunch of lounge chairs. I will say the hot tubs, stupid, ridiculously hot. They were like we own a hot tub, but they were keeping these at like 110 degrees, so it felt like human stew.
The towels, very comfortable.
Oh yeah, towels were awesome. They actually sell those towels. I was thinking about buying one because they're so soft and wonderful. And but I like the adult area. Nice place to relax. Not a whole lot of kids on this boat, so you don't really have to worry about escaping the kids. But it was definitely relaxing. Especially we were here on one of the days when they were in port, so there was really nobody out here. We had the hot tub to ourselves. I think there were like maybe 10 other people out here, so it was very nice, very relaxing. So we're now coming to you from the Fantasa Theater, which is their big theater here on the cruise ship. And we just saw there was a holiday kind of show. Pluses and minuses.
See Santa.
Yeah, Santa's here. Along with that lady in the bikini thing. That was not a good shot. But anyway, here's the big theater. Pluses and minuses. Always lots of seating. Like, it's not something you had to get there early to find a seat. Minuses were sight lines up top. Not good. Also, with being an older ship, I'm almost falling over. They have these big beams here, so if you're up top, there's a good chance you'd be behind a beam, which is not good. But shows have been decent. Shows have not been some of the shows on the cruise ship. No, yeah. And there's always plenty of seating and bar service as I'm drinking an appletini because I'm very masculine. But so this is the big theater. By far the most interesting in terms of architecture and design would be the Touch of Class piano bar with giant hands. That's like the theme of the bar is giant hands. Let's go in here and show you around because it's pretty trippy. Obviously the piano bar, always a good time, sing along and that kind of thing. But look at these hands. How weird is that, everybody?
It's kind of trippy whenever you
It is.
are a little intoxicated.
It's so odd. Like this giant palm. It's.
I give them A for creativity.
Oh yeah, it's definitely creative. But if you were like tripping on some lucid drug, you'd walk into this room and you'd completely lose your mind.
Piano bar?
decent.
Good times. Yeah,
Good times.
Not the best, not the worst.
He sounded good, the piano guy, but he didn't have a lot of personality. So that it was nice to listen to, but not a lot of fun. But they do have trippy, giant hands.
And the ceiling is kind of trippy too.
Yeah, the whole room is like a fun house. Alrighty, a big part of the cruise ship experience for a lot of people is the gift shop and that kind of thing. We got 3 different shops here. This one is kind of like your Carnival logo gear and t-shirts and whatnot. And different stuff. We always buy, me and Molly's tradition, we always buy the Christmas ornament. So we got a Christmas ornament on this one. We've got like now 5 or 6 of them from the various ships we've been on. And they did that, so we were very, very happy. Candies and stuff as well. And jewelry, if you're a jewelry person. The second shop over here is like a fancy lady stuff, so it's, you know, it's, oh my gosh, ships moving a lot. You know, perfumes and watches and diamonds and that kind of thing. And that kind of, like, there's always these bracelet kind of things. Of course, if you've watched some of the videos, you probably know where I'm going with this. And yes, that shop's right around the corner. Whoop, we're coming through. Whoa. Yeah, if we ever get there. But it's the good store, the one that people like me look forward to when you go on the ship. And that is, of course, the duty and tax-free liquor store. Featuring obnoxiously large novelty bottles of liquor. Look at these things. They're ridiculous. Now, Molly, go stand next to that so people know how big these things are. Yep, there's Molly. And there's the bottle of booze. It is a 4.5 liter bottle of booze.
The Bacardi 3 liters not bad.
No, that's actually a good price.
That's a really good price.
Like
I don't know
$50.
how you would drink out of it.
Yeah, I mean, they're cool to look at, but they're not quite functional. Like, I don't know how you would pour that. I really don't know. All sorts of more liquors in here, of course. And pretty good price. There's a lot of higher end liquor too. I know what we're doing. I don't know if, Molly, we're gonna buy the booze?
Yeah.
We're gonna buy the booze. It's 4 bottles of Bacardi, just a 750 milliliter style. You get 4 bottles for $35, and it's different flavors like torch cherry and peach red. Really good deal. So we're gonna do that. So we need. I just bought 7 bottles of booze on Black Friday, and now we're gonna buy 3 on the cruise ship to give us like 10 bottles of liquor in the apartment.
Not surprised.
Not surprised. No one's surprised. So we're talking about expensive booze. It does not get much more expensive than this. The John Walker at the low cost of $3,800. It comes with its own cabinet. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. $3,800. Everybody loves an arcade, and they have a small one here. But they got some cool modern games. A couple of, you know, claw machine style games. But I don't think anybody's won any of this stuff the entire cruise. Little furry dolls. Xbox One.
Duckies.
You could win a ducky.
That one probably.
Yeah, you could probably win that. I will say my favorite game they have here, Pac-Man Smash. It's awesome. If you've never seen Pac-Man Smash before, click the little video link above and you'll see it in action. But pretty much all the pucks, like it starts out as normal air hockey with 1 puck, and then like 3 come out, and then like 20 come out. It's really, really cool. Newer games over here too, Terminator Salvation, Dirty Driving. Got the douchey punch the bag game. Typhoon by our buddies over at Tryotech, they've got one of those. And that's the arcade. I will say game price is a little pricey. Like to play this thing, the barber cut, it's $2. $2. Want to play Pac-Man Smash? $3? That's bonkers. But that's the arcade here in the Carnival. And what's a cruise ship without water slides? And they've actually got quite a few here on the Sensation. Start off with there's the 2 racing slides over here, which are my favorite slides on the ship because you move pretty fast. You get to race somebody else, and they're kind of fun. And then you've got the big twister water slide up here. And that's also, you know, a pretty good sized water slide for a cruise ship of this size, I think. Not as fun though. I definitely like the two racing ones better. And then they do have a lot of cool fountains and stuff. Like I love this bird one. These birds, they fill up with water and then they will dump over. Like up, he's going, splash. I think it's cute and really, really neat. That's the water park area. Looks like they got another kind of fun fountainy thing over there. But I like the birds and the racing slides. And how rough the seas are. Whoosh. I think I'll kind of show on my camera over here. Down, up, down. It's a lot of rough seas today. Another cruise ship tradition, it's mini golf. And they actually have a pretty nice 9-hole horse on the top deck and the front of the ship. Also a really nice area where you can go and watch the ocean. Only one problem, the water is very, very rough. So the balls, they just sort of go wherever they want. And you can be standing still and then it'll just start rolling. But overall, the course is actually really nice. It's big, but they do have some operational issues up here. They've got there's no mini golf course attendant, so there's balls are in here and putters are in that trash can.
There it goes.
but there's nobody. Apparently, all the putters have been stolen, and they're down to like 5 balls. So it's very, very difficult to play mini golf with a putter like that. While the ships.
I had one that was this one.
Yeah. So a nice course, but there's a. Oh yes, you did win in the worst game. Yeah, that short putter. But definitely some very challenging mini golf course, and it'd be nice if they had some more materials and supplies. But it's still fun. I did enjoy it up here. I enjoyed my mini golf time, despite the loss. So I just wanted to show this off real quick. This is a kind of a cool area right on the front of the boat. So you're looking here, and then you just look out onto the ocean. Really kind of cool. You're way up top. You're on deck, I think, 13 or 14. 14, and so you're way up here, and you can just hang out and relax and watch the ocean and see for miles. Kind of cool. They also have one 2 decks down. Really cool spot for when you're either sailing away or pulling into a port or something like that. I like it. Cool spot. Also not very busy normally, except for during those times. And last but not least, here on the cruise ship, just wanted to show you guys the stateroom. We're in E126 here, an ocean view cabin. And pretty standard cruise ship stateroom. You're not going to get a whole lot of room, but it kind of has enough room for everything. And my pile of dirty clothes, that's something I should have cleaned up before the video.
Mine's all neat.
Yeah, Molly's side, very, very neat. Mine, not so much. Anyway, pretty standard stateroom. Nothing too fancy, but plenty of room. Lots of closets to put away all your clothes. Pretty standard cruise ship bathroom. Flooring was nice, worked well. Shower was actually not super tiny, but not super big either. It was nice that this curtain was kind of a thicker, heavier material. Sometimes they're like paper thin and stick to you. This one did not, which was very, very nice. And that'll pretty much do it for the...
That can fit your luggage.
Yeah, that's so we put the suitcases underneath the luggage. Suitcases underneath the bed. And it was towel animals every day, of course. And that'll pretty much do it. We're about done with the cruise here. It's our last day. Molly, get your thoughts. Favorite parts of the cruise?
Oh, favorite part? It's relaxing, as always.
That's not specific to this cruise ship, Molly.
I'm sorry. Good alcohol selection.
Yeah, that was
very strong alcohol.
Yeah, the drinks were most of the drinks were $9 cocktails or so, but they were pungent and strong, and it was they were good liquors. Mm-hmm. So I would agree with you there. Large beer selection, not really any draft beer, but they did have a lot of different types of beer. So when you had this unlimited drink plan, at no point in time was I bored or like, oh, I guess I'll get another rum and coke. There was always something cool, interesting to drink. So I like that. Let's see. What else would you say? Favorite parts?
Favorite parts.
I would say main dining room food.
Yes, main dining room food. I didn't ever really get bored.
No.
There was some points that the entertainment was a little weak, but overall, I felt like there was always something going on.
Yeah. All right, least favorite parts.
Food in the buffet.
Yeah, the food in the buffet was not good.
There was only like one item that I really enjoyed.
I had 2.
I love cheesy bread.
Oh,
and
man.
I couldn't even finish the cheesy bread because it was so horrible.
Yeah, that was really gross. We did have the deli today. That was awesome. They had grilled ham, cheese, and turkey. Panini fresh press. That was really, really good. Stage shows were sort of okay, pretty much average. You know, if you think a mediocre Six Flags or Cedar Fair show, that's really what you get here on the cruise ship.
Yeah, nothing with elaborate sets, which was kind of disappointed as.
But overall I had a lot of fun. Drink plan was probably my favorite part by far. Least favorite part, I agree with Molly, buffet food was pretty weak. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions or comments, just post them in the comments section. I'll try my best to get answers to you if I know the answer. Or if I don't, I'll ask Molly. If she doesn't know the answer, well, then we're kind of SOL. But thank you guys for watching. Post the comments, and we'll see you on the next ship.